Peace, greetings, grand rising, good morning, welcome. This is day 17 of a 60-day journey to healing, transformation, and self-discovery. And if you are still here with me, then you are in this for the long haul. For those who may just be seeing this video for the first time and realize you've missed 17 days or 16 days, this is an evergreen challenge, which means you can start it whenever you want, at your own time, at your own pace. These videos will be here forever. And if you would like the journal that we're using as a roadmap, you go to shopurbanx.com and you get the Hero's Journal. We are on a hero's journey, but this is the Hero's Journal. And this journal was inspired by my book that'll be out in about 8 days, Gotta Laugh to Keep From Crying. I didn't start living until I thought that I was dying. And that will be by Arthur Dwayne Bowser. Go to Amazon right now. Get your advanced copy. I need the support. I want this book to become a bestseller. I want those who are going through pain or struggle or trauma that can overcome and know that there's triumph in this battle as well. I want you to pick up this book. It is an amazing story that I tell about my journey. And with that being said, today's affirmation, today's word, today's mission, today's challenge is love's dual face. Love's dual face. So love is two-faced, all right? And we want to peel back and start to envision what this means on a deeper level, all right? Love can wound, but love can heal, all right? Love can hurt or love can heal, all right? And I think we've all been through that in our lives where love can hurt. And why it hurts, we don't know, and it does. Or love can have that great healing power, all right? And sometimes love can appear to wound, but it's only there to heal. And what I mean by that is, if you really, really love someone, sometimes you have to be brutally honest with them. And it appears that you're hurting them. You're not. You're trying to help them heal. You're saying, I love you, and if I love you, I can't allow this behavior to go on and not say something about it. If I love you. If I don't love you, I can just look the other way and say, whatever. But if I truly, truly love you, sometimes that love can be misinterpreted as a wound or hate or bad energy. And so you have to decide, why is this person telling me this? Are they telling me this because they really love me or they want to hurt me? And you should know by the relationship you have with that person, what that person is trying, to accomplish. Have you confused pain with passion or control with care? That's another thing. Are you confusing pain? Oh, they love me hard because they beat me? No, not at all. And are you control with care? People are always trying to dominate you or dominate your life growing up. That doesn't necessarily translate to love. That's control, right? I beat you because I love you. And some of the weird things some of these men will tell these women, and vice versa. There are a lot of violent women out here who, they setting it off. And so we can't misinterpret that with being love in any shape, form, or fashion. And your hero's note is, I deserve a love that heals, not harms. All right? I deserve a love that heals. and doesn't harm me. You know what I mean? Because love being the high vibration that it is, we want it to be of a healing mechanism at all points. All right? What were your early lessons about love? I have a chapter, I think it's chapter 12 in my book to be exact, Learning to Love. And so where was I drawing this inspiration? Because my mother had a series of failed relationships her entire life, and some of them were violent, right? And so my father wasn't around to show me by example, by the way he loved on my mother, oh, this is how you love. And so we rely on going to the barber shop, listening to the older guys or the older guys on the block who may be going through their own issues, but their words sometimes hold great weight because that's all we have as a reference point. And so my first series of relationships, I didn't know about the need to be there emotionally, to care for other people's feelings, to recognize when other people were calling out. I just was like, whatever. You know what I mean? I grew up tough. You need to grow up tough. And so obviously I failed at love early, but it's a series of experiences that we collectively go through that we get better at. And so a lot of guys weren't taught how to love, so they don't know how to love. And then when they get with a woman who's patient enough to teach them, because women are generally more advanced at these things than we are, they have to have grace and be patient because we're trying, to figure these things out. Have you confused what does healthy love look like and feel like to you now, right? So now that you've had those series of experiences that didn't go well, that maybe fell short, that became learning experiences, how well are you now equipped to recognize what real love feels like, and the fact that you will never settle for anything less than what it's supposed to feel like? And that comes from experience. You got to go through some things for you to be able to recognize, and then you have to feel great about yourself to go, I will no longer tolerate you putting your hands on me. I will no longer tolerate you cursing me out, making me feel bad. I will no longer tolerate you not dealing with my needs, whatever those needs are. And once you get to that point where you're resonating on a frequency that won't allow those things, you naturally repel them and bring into your life. And so I tell people who are always having these troublesome, violent relationships, at the root of it, that's the energy that you're pulling into yourself and you don't even realize it. And I know that may sound cruel. It's not cruel. The universe does not give you what you want. The universe gives you who you are. And so when you have low self-esteem and you don't think highly of yourself, how do you think you're gonna draw in someone with high self-esteem that can lift you up? It doesn't always work that way. You have to feel that way inside. You have to emanate that energy, and then you draw that energy to you. And that new partner, whoever they may be, has no choice but to show you love in ways that you weren't shown before. All right? And so love is not meant to break you. It's meant to build you. Every painful love you've endured was preparing you to recognize real love when it arrives, right? Mary J. Blige said, real love, I'm searching for that real love, right? Someone to hold, you know what Mary said. And so think about that, as you break these things down. Love is our greatest teacher. It shows us where we're open and where we still bleed. For some, love first arrived wrapped in pain, manipulation, control, or absence. For others, love was steady and kind, right? And so how can I give to you what I haven't had myself, right? Hurt people hurt people. Loving people they love on people, right? And so we go through a series, like I said, of experiences, and we go through a series of challenges so that we can become better. And allow yourself grace if you're young, because you are in the beginning of a long hero's journey, and love will not be in the beginning of that journey. Life ain't that easy. You're just gonna come out and find love and live perfectly. Some of the expectations of these young people, it baffles me, because they're looking for the perfect man coming out of high school that's gonna sweep them off their feet and they can live happily ever after. That only happens in the movies. In real life, there's trials, there's tribulations, there's pain, there are exercises we have to go through, and it's all a part of that hero's journey. All right? Reflect today on love's dual face in your life. What did painful love teach you about yourself, and how did healing love rewrite the lesson? All right? What did painful love teach you, and what did healing love do to help you rewrite the lesson? As long as you are breathing, you have an opportunity to find love, because you deserve love. But if deep down inside, you really don't feel you deserve it, deep down inside, you'll never get it. And so your expectations of yourself, this is why I end these pieces by saying, I love you, and I hope truly that you love yourself. Because if you do not love yourself, then the rest of this journey is going to be for naught, because you're not going to get that goal at the end of this hero's journey. Healthy love doesn't demand you disappear. It invites you to be more of yourself. Write about the difference between healthy love, right, and that love that makes you feel like you need to disappear, or someone else's, your love for someone else supersedes your love for yourself. And a lot of low self-esteem people, they want acceptance. And so they're willing to give you all of their love for a piece of your love. And then the less love you show them, the more love they show you, because they're looking for acceptance, right? Let's today's reflection remind you, love can be safe, mutual, and nourishing. You are allowed to receive that kind of love, all right? Every heartbreak was a teacher. Every healthy love, a reward. You are learning the language of love that heals, okay? You are learning the language of love that heals. Some of us get it in our 30s, some of us in our 40s, and some of us don't truly get it until our 50s. Time is an illusion in that sense. When you get it, hold it, embrace it, keep it for yourself, honor it, respect it in every sense of the word. And lastly, what are you grateful for today? What are you graceful for today? Who can you give grace to today? All right? And as always, live, learn, laugh, love. I love you. And I hope for sure that you love yourself. I can't wait to see you in the morning. Peace.